Patrick Johnson is the giant douchebag who runs Personhood Ohio, a religious group dedicated to blocking women's access to basic health care under the guise of protecting poor, unborn babies. In his free time, Johnson has related hobbies, most of which are also about taking away women's rights. Things like trying to outlaw female nudity in the state of Ohio, because breasts will lead to the downfall of society. And he's not just talking about nudie bars, although those are on his list of targets. He's also talking about women who dare to breastfeed their babies in public areas. Because as we all know, embryos are fully formed people who are deserving of all the rights that any other person might have in the United States until they develop into a baby and are born, at which point they'd better start learning to feed themselves. Johnson says that not only does female nudity lead to the destruction of heterosexual marriages, but also that it is chiefly responsible for the success of gay pride. Stay with me. He argues that the Columbus, Ohio Gay Pride Parade gets 500,000 participants a year, mostly because the women in the parade bare their breasts. Look, Mr. Johnson, I don't know what kind of magical powers you think our nipples have that your nipples do not have, but trust me, these are not the hypno-tits you're looking for. If we did emit some sort of powerful siren call to men using our breasts, I assure you that we would not be living in a patriarchy where we discuss the relative worth of women's bodies. And instead of having this discussion, we would be having a different discussion, maybe about whether or not you should be able to take your shirt off at the public pool. Ultimately, of course, Johnson's proposed ban on female nudity is destined to fail. It would make Ohio the first state in the union to criminalize women breastfeeding in public. It is probably not going to happen. So I have better advice. All of the people in Johnson's church group could instead just blind themselves so they never have to see an unwanted breast again. That way, they win, we win, the gays win, the babies get fed. Everybody wins. Get to it. Your move.